All right, y'all. The freeze is just about over in the part of Texas that I'm in, and it's time to check out the damage. Before you even proceed, just know this video is not for the weak. Oh, all right, let's get a look. All right, as you can see, oh my goodness, squash gone, shriveled up, dried up. Papaya's still standing. They might be able to have a little comeback, but the squash is hanging on for dear life. Papaya hanging on for dear life. Even the ones I took inside are looking like that. Just gone. Tomato, look at the tomato. They cannot take my butternut squash. Oh, so this is where the learning part comes in, because I would really love to figure out how I can save my food once it gets cold like that. So I have to research that. But the celery, oddly enough, is out here thriving. Everything else over there, the celery's thriving. The herbs looking scrumdiddlyumptious. It's hanging on to a thread. Middle compost looks good, and the spinach looks good. Chard looks good. Onions, I wasn't really too much worried about the onions because those are underground. They won't be too much affected by what's going on. They look great. Might use some of them tonight. Garlic looks great. The broccoli is holding on, but as y'all know, you check some of my old videos, something has been munching on that broccoli, so I know I'm doing something right. Well, we live and we learn, so back to the drawing board. Lucky for the garden and for the ground, I've been growing stuff during this harsh period. I got stuff that I'm getting ready to transplant and get back in the soil. Really, got all this good stuff, and I just get to eat it. It's free 99. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. I got my onions right here, going straight into dinner. Oh my goodness. Onions. And look, I know we got some hungry things out there. They can have it, whatever. We all got free food. Got all these onions. I actually know that when you cut their leaves like that, it just makes the bulbs grow stronger. How can this not get you hype? How can this not get you excited? This is gonna be more than enough. Just me eating tonight. Man. Hello, I just wanted to bring y'all out here and give you an Operation Free Food update. It's been quite some time, but no, I haven't forgotten about my little supermarket out here. So we're gonna start over here. This is probably the most fun part of the tour. Look at that. As you can see, we got our cilantro right here. Look at that, it has some flowers on it. Beautiful. We got a nice little onion right there. We got some chard looking good, and notice, you're gonna see there's been some things that's been snacking on the leaves. And let's just get one thing straight. A lot of people will start wanting to spray their stuff because they don't want the bugs. Like, I want everybody on it. You know why? Because if other things are eating it, that's telling me that it's good. So look, check it out. Boom, we got our rainbow chard looking beautiful than ever. Look, got our rainbow chard right there just looking beautiful. I don't quite know what this is. I'm gonna be 100% honest, but that just kind of came up. I know that's the kitty spinach right there, some more kitty spinach right there, and of course my compost in the middle. This is a keyhole garden. Just my compost in there. I have a galvanized pot and I just put stuff in there and give it a nice little mixing. Mainly just like yard trimming and stuff like that. And can y'all hear the birds in the background? Let me hold on. Hear the woodpecker in the background? I hope y'all can hear that. Got all types of birds and cardinals. And look, you know what? Hold on, we're gonna go over here. Of course, we got a little home for them. Look, somebody's been living a good life in there. Then we got another one. Oh, somebody's been eating good. Eating all the seeds. Let me see. No, nobody. But it's been a good time. We're gonna come over here. This is one of the more exciting parts over here. Got to do a little supermarket keeping, that you should say. But let's get y'all to take a look at this right here. It's been a while since y'all have seen this, but come check it out. Look at this beauty right here. The broccoli. Unfortunately, the leaves are getting just clobbered, but that's okay. Somebody's enjoying them. I'm gonna enjoy them here in a little bit too. But look, if y'all remember, this right here was a little struggling plant. Now, look at it, just flourishing. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get out the sunlight so you can see. Look at that. I got some little broccolinis going on right there. And of course, I got my onions looking great. Part of this journey was the planting, and I'll be honest, didn't do such a good job at that. I'll be 100% honest. because I'm trying to figure out who's going to be eating all those onions. I don't know, beats me. I was just excited. I was putting stuff in the ground, I'll be honest. So let's see, so far we got our herbs and we got our leaves, we got some broccoli, we got our onions. Come over here. Now this part needs the most work because it has went from being just dirt and growing stuff into it and then it dying during the freeze and then sprouting life again. So come check this out. This needs to be cleaned up a lot, but it's a headache sometimes, but I realize that the good part is that there is life, it's living. And so a lot of people they fail to realize that. You automatically want to pull and spray. You gotta realize your garden is giving you all types of wonderful signs. Things are growing in it that weren't there in the first place. Hey, that soil is living. So that's just how I look at it. As you can see, we have a whole slew of everything in here with moss on top of it. I try my best, I try, but we got our celery looking good, celery coming right on up. Of course, we got our weeds in here. We used to have squash all throughout here, but it died during the freeze. Got a dead poinsettia right there that I just keep feeding back into the soil. Now we do have some squash coming back in. How lovely. And the papaya did not make it. The papaya, I repeat, did not make it, but it's all good because we just keep multiplying. Let's see, right here, this is where the potatoes are coming out. Then we got just flowers and miscellaneous happenings. We got some sprouts going on right there. Got some flowers. And we got some thyme right here that's been holding on for dear life. I love it. I come out here and get a little bit of that from time to time too. Let's sit down, just real quick. All right, so that was the Operation Free Food update. Like I said, the planning part. This go around, I'm gonna make sure that I plan to plant things that I'm going to be eating. I was just really excited. How come no one told me? But I understand the mission now. I'm going to be planting things that I can eat, and all the extra stuff probably be given away, or I'll make sure to store it in a nice, efficient way. But it's time. I can feel it. I can feel it on the grass when I put my feet in it. Feel it in the dirt. It's time. So my main missions are to get the flowers out here, get the pollinators out here, keep inviting the birds back here because that's all working to my advantage. Now the birds are going to come in and they're going to take care of all little crawly critters that shouldn't be here. And I got worms in the dirt. It's all moving real good. So that's my update for Operation Free Food. I had a chance to eat the squash. If you have been following us along the journey, I produced, the beautiful Mother Earth produced, I believe, 5 squash, and I've eaten 4. I got 1 big one left over. You know what am I talking about? Let me just go get that. This is an honest hour right here. All that's left standing is a couple of potatoes. The things that I've harvested, but look at this beauty right here. This came out of the ground, beautiful. I harvested it right before the big freeze. This recently came out the ground. I know it's small, but it means the world to me because I have created my own food, and this right here was free 99. And you know what? It might just be a little bite snack, but it means the world to me that I'm out here multiplying food for free. 100%. I've learned all types of new stuff like watering methods and things like that. Sometimes we don't get as much rain, but that's why you see all these wood chips out here. They hold on to the water so good. So I've got them everywhere, and they help in many different ways that I'm not even able to begin to talk about the ways that wood chips and mulch help. They protect the dirt, they protect the soil. It's just amazing. I'm yapping again. Hey, thank you all for supporting me. I hope that if you're watching this, that you might just try this one day. Even if you start with a bag, if you enjoy content like this, if you enjoy journey like this, I ask you to come on. I ask you to come on, hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend. Come on, let's do it. Come grow something. Hey, be well. Until next time.